Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Jesse. This is Cadillac Rod and Customs. My sign's unplugged. Anyway, last time you guys saw me, we were exploring this pile of shit. And today in the mail, I received a new one. It's so crispy, clean. Although it is used, and you can see it's from '66. I totally underestimated how difficult this thing was going to be to find because I kind of forgot that Cadillac is year specific for most of their stuff, especially things like this, because they were the leading edge for the technology, for the features, for shit like that. So everybody duplicated Cadillac's designs, which means they were the first or the only for a lot of stuff. And looking around on the internet, I found a lot of key switches what had the same pattern, like Novas, some Impalas, shit like that had the same pattern here, but unless they shared that number right there, it didn't mean shit. So that's why this was so difficult to track down, because that number is a 66 only. I was supposed to show you guys how to put the actual tumbler in the ignition switch, and I got ahead of myself. But I'm going to try to get it back apart to show you. It's stupid easy. If you need to remove one of these, you rock it back to your accessory position, and that little hole right there, you push a pin inside there. I can't even show you on the old one because I drilled it out. Anyway, you push a pin down inside this hole, and the entire tumbler and everything will come out. And then to put it back in, it's the same thing. They come in the accessory position, most of them. You slide it in there. There's two ears and a slot back here in the back. Slide it in, turn the key, and it's locked in. Super simple. If I would have been able to get the old key switch rolled back to the accessory position, I would have saved myself a gigantic headache and $170, but is what it is. Now, we got to go put this joint back in the car. And that's the part that I'm not excited about, because it is, I don't know, 90-ish out there. And that car's a fishbowl because I haven't tinted the windows yet. So it's stupid hot inside that car. The heat index in that car is probably 120-ish. So it's not going to be a good time. Hopefully it's not going to be a long time either. So let's, I got some tools out there already. So let's get to it, shall we? All right, we're here back in the car, and wire has been repaired. It was connected to this one, which this connector is a little melted, but it's not terrible, you know. It came off right here, and this is not terrible, so it's all salvageable. I just had to fix this because it was an actual broken wire. This I'm not worried about because it still clips on real good. So I also thought I had a light bulb in the garage for this, but I don't, and it's not really worth running into town just to get that one little light bulb. Well, I lied to y'all. I didn't realize it until, well, I went to test fit the ring to make sure that it was going to thread on there. This ring will not thread on the housing with the key switch in place, but I did fix the threads, so pretty happy about that. Also, that little hole, come on, focus in. There we go. That little hole, when you push your pin in, it pushes in on that brass pin right there, and then from your accessory position, you turn it counterclockwise as you're pulling, and it comes right out. So, wiring's fixed, key switch is ready to rock. Let's get her put back together. I'm going to see if there's a way that I can set you guys up, because my big tripod's too big. It won't fit in here to where you can actually see shit. So I'm going to go, I don't know, see if I have a smaller one or something. Prop you up on the floor or something so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Sorry it's not a, a better angle for the viewing pleasures, but that's the best spot I could put you guys, because I can't put you on the driver's side, obviously, and I still need to be able to work around in here. So, light bulb clips in, just, it's pretty, simple. Because this plug is all melted, it's kind of a real pain in the ass to get it lined up just right. Like that. Clip, clip, clip. Done and done and done. Now the melted one, the dashboard is really damn hot. Melted one's going to go here on the bottom, and the brand new one barely reaches. It's right there on the top. Then I bent the prong just a hair to make sure that it doesn't accidentally make contact in there. Okay, now take you guys down. Let's see. There we go. See in here how it has this weird little notch here, right there. The bottom of the key cylinder also has one too, right there. As long as you make sure that you get your key cylinder notched in right there properly, you will be ready to go. Everything inside this car is so hot right now. Everything I'm touching is just burning the shit out of me. See if it stays there. Anyway, and this thing is what actually holds it in place. Just like that. Take screwdriver, or in my case, my old ignition key, and she's locked in, bud. Just these are the two little nubs that I told you guys about right here. And there's, let's see if I can get you in here to show you. Wow, damn it, now you can't see it. Anyway, down inside there, next to that little black spot. Let's see if I can show you on the old one. Okay, get the sunlight in there. There we go. Okay, right there at the top, that little dip and that little one right there is what these two things have to line up on. Sorry for the shaky camera, guys. I'm trying to figure out the best way to hold the phone in here. Anyway, so now I'm going to turn this thing back to where it lines up with those two dits. Push it in, turn it, and that's it. See? Keys come out. Now, I think what I'm going to do is grab a battery and put it in here real quick and just make sure that I have those two wires, the one that was melted and the one that I fixed, in the right place. That way I don't melt a wire after I have the dash pad and everything in place, because it's kind of a pain in the ass to get it out. And if something in this dashboard goes awry, I don't know how much experience you have with old Cadillacs, but the dashboards are pretty much airtight. So if something inside that dashboard decides that it's going to start a smoke show, I don't think I'll be able to get to it in time, and this car is probably going to be a total loss. So I don't want that. So I'm going to go, like I said, grab a battery and just turn the key to on, turn it to start, make sure that everything does what it's supposed to do. Whew, okay, this mission kind of sidetracked. So got the key switch put in, and remember, I haven't really done much to this car since I brought it home, since the last time I got it started, right? Put the rear brakes back together, put some fluid in it. I think the master's bad because it won't hold pressure. Either the master's bad or I've got a bad brake line somewhere, but you know, that's about it. So I did this key switch, and just for shits and grins, I thought I would pop the key and see what it does. Because like I said before, I had to hold it with the screwdriver. I don't have to do that anymore. This fuel has been sitting in this car since 86, 87, something like that. Check this out. Here, let me take you up there. I mean, it stinks bad, but it runs good. Also, check this. She lumps in reverse. She lumps up into drive. That means that our transmission works. So these are all good signs. I was kind of freaked out at first when I first got it started because I have the dash pad off. It's right there. And I seen just a little tiny bit of smoke come up behind the speedometer. So I panicked and I started tearing shit apart and looking for melted wiring, and I don't wonder if it was just exhaust coming into the cab, because I have a collector right there. I can't find any traces of a melted wire, a shorted relay, no melted connectors, no nothing. The only thing that doesn't work is the power windows and the heater for now. The wipers work, the horn works, I think the radio works. I don't know, the speaker is in the dash pad that's not plugged in. But this car's good. I'm getting excited. I mean, I'm dying out here. I think I'm losing weight. But yeah, I'm getting excited. This is way better than I thought it was going to be. This is going to be a good car, I think. Now, the original reason I was supposed to bring you guys back, I need to put this cover back up under here. Then, as I promised before, I will bring you back when it's time to put the dash pad back on this unit. Stay tuned. We're back, boys and girls. Oh, back and better than ever. Isn't that what they say? Oh, it is so damn hot in this car. You guys have no idea. I want my glove box. Okay, now, I can't remember. Oh, just like that. Just like that. Orange and white connector on this side, which turns into the red and black connector for the interior light. And the same on this side. Why is everything in here so damn hot? Shit. I hate it here. Everything in here just wants to kill my skin. Now, my temperature sensor here. Clear up under here. there. Plug in. Okay. And the speaker joint. Okay. So we're back. And as it turns out, I'm just stupid. The speaker plugs directly into the top of the radio, which is right over here in the front. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but you're just going to have to trust me and take my word that this is how it works. Because I don't know, I can't set you up anywhere that you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. So the T so it goes this way. Plus it's a blind plug. You have to rely on your high school days to find the plug and get it in there right. Like that right there. All the way in. I think it's all the way in. Now, pick all this mess back up, tuck it back down inside here. So, make sure that your plugs are out of the way when you slide this thing back down in there. Okay. Oh, it's kind of a pain. Oh, locked and I believe that's it. Yep, that's it. All right, guys, there you have it. Dash pad's back together. I pulled all the old insulation off around the door frames because it was crumbling, and I don't know what they make that shit out of, but it's kind of nasty, and I am just tired of it getting all over me every time I open the doors or close the doors. So I just ripped all that shit off. I'll figure out some type of a replacement in the future when the car becomes nice, you know. But key switch works. Car runs, as you saw. It does go into reverse. It does go into drive, which is a great sign. I'm super happy about that. That car is really good. I can't believe how good it runs on that 30-something-year-old fuel, like 35-year-old fuel. That's wild to me. The inspection sticker from Highway Patrol that I scraped off the windshield was from 1986. So that tells you the last time that car was tagged was 1986. So that is wild that that fuel is still good enough to make a fire. That's crazy. So, as always, guys, I really do appreciate all of you coming to hang out with me and watch me do the right shit the wrong way, you know? Maybe you learned something. Maybe you're just here for entertainment. Shit, I don't know. Either way, I appreciate you coming to the channel. If you're here, though, and you're not already, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so it tells you every time I post some stuff. Until next time, guys, I'm going to go in and guzzle about a gallon of water because it is incredibly hot out here now, you know, because I've been sitting in that car for over an hour. But remember, guys, your dreams are not going to work unless you do. So take your ass outside and start working on something.